Yep, unlucky 13. So Rachel had an outing today.
Yes, I did. I went to Morgenstern's Books to a Ross Gay reading, and it was fantastic. If you don't know who he is, he's got a couple books out. We're lucky to have him in Bloomington. He's a professor. I don't know what he's a professor of. He's a poet, but he writes essays because that's the only way you can get paid as a poet. And he's fantastic. Sure. Yeah. So it was packed. Everyone was there, except for Aaron.
Yeah, I had a ear thing happening. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
I had some vertigo.
Yeah. But it was really great, and it was really good. Like, I had a really rough day. I cried in my therapist's office over losing my hairdresser, which is like a whole thing. So I was like feeling really emotional, you know.
What a lovely thing to go to.
But it was really great. But it really was like a really nice way to end the evening.
That's great.
Yeah, so it was fantastic. Nice. Highly. And then I got home and I was like, I want to open my Shauna gift. I've misplaced it. I don't know where it is.
What was it?
But it's this really cute like bar of soap. Really cute. It smells real good. And it's blue. And I will hopefully, I know I took pictures of it, so I'll send Aaron pictures of it so he can put it in the video.
Got a maker's mark.
All right.
46. This is good. It's good. I've had this many times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it your whiskey of choice?
No, definitely not. But
it is a good buddy?
Whiskey. It is a good bourbon. Sweet and wheat heavy.
Sweet,
a little spicy. Nice, woody age. Not young, as you said.
Yes. Not young, like Richard Parker.
So we watched that It's a Wonderful Knife movie.
Yes.
Fucking sucked. It was not great.
I mean, it was fine for a while, and then you were just like, okay, this is lame.
Yeah, it was sort of lame. Like, I don't know. So I've watched like 85-ish movies from this year.
Really?
Yeah. I watched like 250-ish.
This year?
Yeah, total. But like of movies that came out this year.
80?
Yeah, 80-ish. I think like 84 or something.
It's like, I didn't even know that many movies came out this year.
Yeah.
Probably a lot more.
Oh yeah. And there are some, like one of the best I still haven't seen, Killers of the Flower Moon. So I feel like I can't really I feel like that one might end up breaking my top 10, you know?
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Everybody else's.
Really?
I think so.
Interesting. And so I'm just going to talk about like some of my favorite horror movies real quick.
Yeah.
Just like, so my favorite horror movie this year is, that's really hard. I've got like 5. So Evil Dead Rise is up there. Anytime an Evil Dead movie comes out and it's good, and this movie fucking kicked ass. It was funny in the way that Evil Dead movies are, but also brutal and awful. You know, a lot of children getting murdered, dying horribly and stuff, but also pretty funny. And so, sort of figuring out some of my favorite movies this year, and sort of was going through ones that we'd seen together out of that 82 or what have you. And one we watched sort of early on in the year that you liked was Sick, and it was that COVID slasher movie. You remember this?
Yes, I do. Were they in the cabin?
Yeah, it's at the very beginning of the pandemic.
So weird.
And everybody, they're in their little group, you know, their pod, what have you, and people start dying, and it's like a home invasion sort of movie, and you sort of don't know why a lot of this stuff is happening. And if you're familiar with Kevin Williamson, he did like Scream, he wrote the screenplay for that. He also did the screenplay for this, so it's like a pretty smart movie.
Right.
It's fun. Not the best COVID movie I've seen, That was that Host. Do you remember that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we watched that during COVID with our pod, and
COVID, what a time to be alive, right?
that we all screamed so loud, like for one scene, that our
tenant,
Sarah, neighbor,
like, is everybody okay over there?
called to make sure we're okay.
Yes, we're all fine. Just a jump scare.
Now that we've had some distance, it feels different watching it. Yeah, so I guess that's it, right?
Great film.
Yeah, we'll talk about some more down the road, probably, since I don't have anything to talk about. I didn't do anything tonight.
You worked out.
Yeah.
Which is pretty boring.
Yeah. After I got over my vertigo, which
yeah.
again won't get into.
Anyway. Yeah. It was pretty much like that.
All right.
So, peace out, everybody.
Later.